Hey guys, welcome and ting and ting and ting. And today, being the 1st of December, National Romania Day, I will not so much as react, but sort of pay respects to Romania and watch this rendition of the Romanian anthem. I do believe it's called Wake Up Romanians. Without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this here, all right?
Deșteaptă-te, române, din somnul cel de moarte, în care te adânciră barbarii de tirani, barbarii de tirani. Acum niciodată gruiește-ți altă soarte, la care să se întindă și cruzii tăi dușmani, și cruzii tăi dușmani. Acum ori niciodată să dăm dovezi în lume că n-aste mai curge un sânge de roman, un sânge de roman și că n-am să pierd turma strâng cu valuri nume, triumfător în lupte, un nume de Traian, un nume de Traian. Priviți, mărețe umbre, Mihai Ștefan Corvine, română națiune, ai voștri strănepoți, ai voștri strănepoți, cu brațele armate, cu focul vostru în vine, viață, libertate, ori moarte strigă toți, ori moarte strigă toți. Murim mai bine lupta cu glorie deplină, decât să fim sclavi iarăși în vechiul nostru pământ, în vechiul nostru pământ. Murim mai bine lupta cu glorie deplină, decât să fim sclavi iarăși în vechiul nostru pământ, în vechiul nostru pământ.
Okay, now I have reacted to the anthem before, so I knew the translation of it, so I wasn't just like sitting there staring at it. But there's so many places in the world that nobody knows anything about, except what they've been spoon-fed to believe. You know what I mean? The Olympics is a good thing because it's the Olympics that got me interested in places like Romania, for instance. You know what I mean? And that's what things like the Olympics is supposed to do: the competition, but also the diplomacy that comes with the competition. The different people getting to know each other. There was a thing back in when I was a kid called pen pals. You know what I mean? And we were able to write people from different countries and all that. I've never written anybody in Romania, but other countries I was privileged to do that. and we learn about each other as kids. You know, what do we do? The games we play, we exchange ideas about stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I maintained that to a certain degree after school by walking on the beach and talking to tourists from different parts of the world. There were Russians, there were Iranians, people from all over the world, England, Spain, and just sitting there talking to them and learning about where they're from and what's life like there for them. And the main theme that derived from that was that we're not that different. We're just people out here, most of us working class, trying to make ends meet. And it's not so much of a struggle, but we are trying to make ends meet. And there is struggles, don't get me wrong. And that makes us a lot more alike than it does different. Culture may be different, religion may be different, political ideology may be different, but the humanity is the same. The idea of how I wanted to find peace and love and togetherness and, you know, just living moment to moment and enjoying life. You understand what I'm saying? Thing? And in my journey here to learn more about places like Romania and Serbia and that whole block of nations that seemed so foreboding for so long, and that was labeled a certain way, in which we all look at them that way instead of trying to get to know people from there and talk to people from there. I think the biggest barrier that we have as a human race is not knowing each other. Knowing what certain organizations and people want you to think of certain people, not really realizing that there's just people there too trying to do the same thing we do under whatever system they're living under. A lot of the times governments aren't representative of the people because the people are just trying to survive through it all. I'm not trying to tell people how to live or anything like that, but do you think it would be a nice and peaceful world if we just got along and enjoy the things that we have to share with each other, the different things that that there is intrinsic to us that we should share with each other? You understand what I mean? And I hope by me watching these videos and stuff that those of us who doesn't know anything about Romania or Serbia or Switzerland or Germany or even America or Canada, that we learn something about them. And not so much so the culture, but the humanity, and I keep coming back to that, the humanity in them. The fact that most people, my mom always said this, my mom always said that most people in the world are good people. Circumstances create certain characteristics in them, especially when it comes to survival in certain situations. But most people are good people. And it usually comes out when you get into dire straits. If you notice, whenever there's a disaster, people sort of mobilize. Around the world, they mobilize. Because people are generally good folks, good people, humane people. We got to start focusing on that. Get to know each other. Teach each other's culture. And not get into this fighting thing like, I did this and I did that, and you know, this is this and or that is that. And the arguing. We could do it diplomatically, try to teach each other about each other. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope someday we could get to that point, and that's a catalyst of this YouTube channel that I have here. You know what I mean? That's why I talk about things calmly and I don't argue with people in the comment section. And it's filtered really well so that we don't have people spewing hate speech in there to create a division more than anything else. We fight enough. Let's not fight in this channel. Happy Romania Day to my Romanian friends. Thank you all for sharing y'all's culture with me, alright? In the meantime, take care of each other. Cool runnings.